Hey YouTube family, it's Sarah, LessOfSarah. So today I'm doing a really fun video, a 100 question tag, 100 questions no one ever asks or something like that, from Ayana. Her YouTube channel is Teens and Gastric Sleeve, and I will put a link to her channel below in the description. Before I get into that, I just wanted to thank everyone who watched and commented on my last video, who reached out to me through Facebook, or who inboxed me directly or texted me to check in on me and to offer their support and their advice. Honestly, I was really overwhelmed, and I appreciate everything that you guys did. A special thanks to the Curvy Jones and to Saucy again, to Dom and to Liz, who did video responses. I really appreciate that. You guys have great advice, and you guys know all the right things to say, so I really appreciate that a lot. So I'm going to talk more about that situation in my update tomorrow. I'm going to try and keep this a bit more lighthearted. This is 100 questions, so it's going to be long. I'm going to obviously cut this into multiple parts. I don't know how many we'll do. We'll just see how it goes, but I'll try and talk quickly because I'm good at that, and hopefully I don't sound like I'm on speed. So, question 1. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Neither. We don't have a door in our closet because it really impinged on the amount of closet space on the inside, so we just took it off and hung a curtain, so I guess technically it's open, but not really. Number 2, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? Damn straight I do. If it's something good. If it's just some like generic stuff, then no. But if it's something good, you know I am. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Out. Don't like having my feet constricted at night. I usually sleep with at least 1 foot over the covers. Just temperature regulation. I don't know. So I don't like them tucked in. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? No. I've stolen a traffic cone before. That's a long story, but never a street sign. Do you like to use Post-it notes? I used to. I don't really use them anymore. I have a notebook that I use for work notes, and I use my phone for personal things. But I love office supplies. I'm like obsessed with them. And I used to love buying the like brightly colored Post-it notes, but I don't really use them anymore, so not really. Do you cut coupons out and then never use them? I think I just learned that I don't use them, so I've kind of stopped bothering to cut them out. It still happens from time to time, so yeah, every once in a while, but I'm just bad at couponing. And to be honest, here in Canada, we don't have the same sort of couponing thing that goes on in the States. Like, there's no extreme Canadian couponing. It doesn't happen here, so yeah, not really. Number 7, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Neither, but if I had to choose, I would say the bear, because I really dislike insects of any kind. They gross me out totally, and if I, was going to meet my end in some kind of animal attack, I'd prefer that it was a bear. I think it would at least not take as long than death by like hundreds of bee stings, so I'll take the bear. Do you have freckles? No, I don't. I'm Italian and Dutch, so freckles aren't really something that culturally we normally have. Although, my youngest son seems to actually have freckles. I don't know where he got them from. Probably the English part of our family, or my husband's family. But, yeah, no freckles for me. Do you always smile for pictures? I try to. I think I look really bitchy if I don't smile. Like, if I make the, like, face in photos, I think I don't look cute. So I definitely try and smile. Plus, it makes me look like I have cheekbones, so. And it stretches my like under chin area. Just a tip. What is your biggest pet peeve? How long do we have? No. I am, and I think someone else said this, maybe VSG Heart on my sleeve, was talking about people who are hypocritical. It's 2 kinds of people for me. People who are hypocritical and people who are ignorant, in the sense of being uneducated and speaking on things they don't know anything about, similar to people who like talking about how easy weight loss surgery is when they don't know, or how, well, you shouldn't have weight loss surgery, you should just stop putting food in your mouth and exercise and everything will be fine. Thank you, person who's never been morbidly obese and knows nothing about what it's like. So I'm very irritated by those kinds of people. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? No, I can't say that I do, although I just bought a fitness tracker, so I will be, although I won't be counting, but it will be counting for me. Have you ever peed in the woods? I've never peed in the woods. I have peed in the Australian outback. I don't recommend it because there's really nothing to hide behind. I found a tiny bush and apparently I wasn't as hidden as I thought. I really, really dislike having to pee outside. That's like the first time I'd done it since I was a kid. The next question is, have you pooped in the woods? Oh no. Oh no. I don't camp. Like, no. Camping for me is like Motel 6. I don't camp and I don't poop outside. No. Do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? All the time. I dance around the house to the music in my head, pretty much. I love dancing. I always have, and so I dance a lot. And if there's music on, I definitely dance. Or I'll be walking down the street and I like walk to the beat of the music. I can't help it. It's just what I do. Do you chew your pens and pencils? No, that's kind of grody. I don't do that. I do chew on other stuff. I have a bit of an oral fixation. Hey, men. But I'm sorry it's there under Norgan. I had to steal that from you because that was just too funny. Anyway, how many people have you slept with this week? Funny follow-up question. I'm assuming we're just talking about sleeping in bed. Sleeping. And that would be just my husband. Our youngest used to always come and crawl into bed with us in the morning, but now he's decided that cartoons are much more interesting. So, just my husband. What size is your bed? We have a queen size bed. I really want to get a king size bed, but we're going to wait until we move and have to buy some new furniture. So, what is your song of the week? Oh, that's a good one. There's probably like 3 or 4 songs I'm obsessed with on the radio right now. Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke. That song is sexy. I love that song. It's funky. I love Get Lucky by Daft Punk and Pharrell. I love Treasure by Bruno Mars. Those 3 songs remind me of like roller skating. I don't know, I'm dating myself, but like in the 80s roller skating was still kind of big, and they remind me of roller skating. Like there's like disco funk kind of thing going on, throwback style songs. And Ceiling Can't Hold Us by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. I love Macklemore, and that song is catchy. It's when I get in the car and I'm like driving, I'm getting down with it. So those are my favorite songs right now. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Sure, I guess. I mean, it depends on the guy. I don't think every guy looks like a guy who should wear pink. Just because, well, like every other color, it doesn't suit everyone. But yeah, why not? Do you still watch cartoons? I try not to. I never watch cartoons on my own. Obviously my kids do, and so sometimes I will, end up watching a bit of it with them, but I don't. What's your least favorite movie? That one's hard. I've seen some pretty terrible movies. Okay, I know one movie. This is probably not my least favorite movie, but we went to see Doom, which had The Rock in it, and I'm kind of obsessed with The Rock. He's my other future husband. I have like 3 or 4. You guys know about Adam Levine, also Joe Manganiello from True Blood, plays Alcide. I had a chance to meet him actually last summer when he was doing promo for Magic Mike. Ladies, I'm telling you. And Channing Tatum too, actually, but that wasn't the question. Anyway, what was the question? Worst movie. Doom. I went to see it and my husband wanted to go, and I was like, listen, if The Rock doesn't have his shirt off in the first 5 minutes of this movie, I'm leaving. Of course, the very opening scene was him with no shirt on, so I had to stay, and it was pretty terrible. So that's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Number 22, where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? I don't know. Our backyard's kind of small. I'll tell you where I would love to bury it just so I could go there. One of my favorite places in the world, anywhere, is Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas. It's a private island owned by Carnival Cruise Lines, and Carnival and Holland America ships call in there, and I've been there, I guess, 4 or 5 times, and it is one of the most beautiful places on earth, and I would be happy to bury something there so I could go back and get it. Number 23, what do you drink with dinner? Nothing! Not anymore. It used to always be Diet Coke. Now, if I go to a restaurant, I usually order a water, but I usually only drink water before I eat. I don't drink while I eat at this point. Usually I might take a couple little cleansing sips, but that's about it. So nothing or water. 24, what do you dip a chicken nugget in? Well, nothing right now because I don't really eat them anymore. And they were never my favorite, but I generally like, condiment wise, a couple things. I really love mayo because I'm Dutch, but I wouldn't really eat chicken nuggets with mayo. I have though. I have. I like plum sauce, or the like honey from McDonald's, anything like sweet like that. And I also really love ranch dressing or even Caesar dressing. So those are kind of what I would normally eat with chicken. Again, not anymore so much, but before surgery. Number 25, what is your favorite food? It's pizza. Hands down. I could go broader and say bread. I obviously don't eat a lot of bread or any bread really anymore, but it's pizza, and followed closely by Mexican Tex-Mex food. But those are my favorites. So I'm at 11 minutes, so I'm going to cut this off. So this will be part 1. And since there's 100 questions, I guess I'm going to split this into 4 parts. So stay tuned for part 2. Bye.